we up. Okay, okay. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is your bestie. Use caution when you sit. Eat, eat. Good morning, everyone. I let it cool off this time. Okay, not enough, but still. Mm, mm. Pomegranate tea, green tea. Yeah, pomegranate green tea. Whew. Feels so good. Anyway, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hugs, 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 kisses, 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 love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to you all. I'm your good girl. I'm not good girl. I'm your good God sis, Foxy T in spirit. Yeah, I'm Foxy T, your good God sis in spirit. Yeah. Well, I couldn't get that. Collective. Yeah. Let's get this on and popping. Hope you're having a good day, a good morning so far. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday. Hopefully everything went well and went exactly how it was supposed to go yesterday. Um, for me, it kind of did. I I um I finished one child's hair, so one down, two to go. So, and I got the other one to do today. I got her hair to do today, and my nephew' birthday is Thursday, so he'll be coming over tomorrow because we're gonna be celebrating. So therefore, I do need to have this little one her hair done by tomorrow for real. Well, when we go out, yeah. Her hair gotta be done. Hopefully, I want her hair to be done by the day, but we'll see. When it's time to get those babies up to par for school, yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, so also, yeah, got a little cleansing of the space, cleansing of the area, cleansing of the cards. Let's cleanse the cards too as well. Ooh, you know what I mean? Why not? Why not? Why not? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And then get in here, get in here, get in here. Good morning. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button so you won't lose your girl. If you are returning, hey boo, how I do? Give me the thumbs up. You know what? You know what I need. Okay. You know what I need. Hi. Hi, Knox. How you doing, Knox? Hi, Knox. Borden. Hi, Knox. Um, don't know how to pronounce that other word, but how you doing? It looked like plies, but how you doing? Hi, Ivy. Hi, Knox. Hi, can I get a shout out? I just subbed. Yes, Knox just shouted. Just subbed, and we thank you so much, Knox. Appreciate you. I like y'all to sub so y'all don't lose me, okay? Everybody give Knox some love. And welcome, Knox. Welcome to the community. Welcome to us. Two dudes. Hey, two dudes from Ukraine. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Demario. Hey, two dudes from Ukraine. Shut up. You was too funny. How y'all doing? Hey, um, y'all be nice. I hope your Tuesday is doing good, collective. Hopefully it is. Well, hopefully it will be. Okay, hopefully your yesterday was wonderful. I hope that's how that went. Also, y'all, give me a thumbs up if you returning, if y'all coming back. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Okay. All right. Let's get into it though. This is green tea, pomegranate. Green pomegranate tea. Okay. So let's see what the spirit guides have for the collective. What do they want you to know for today? You have transformation collective. And it says, I am constantly evolving, improving inwardly. By working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths, life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. So, collective, you know, right now you're in a space of transition, okay, or transforming into exactly who you're supposed to be. Um, Please, hey Saint John Parker, how you doing? How you doing? Please answer me. Say hi back to me. Nobody have been answering me. I didn't even see what you said, Saint John. My bad. What did you say? You didn't even say nothing before that. But nonetheless, hi. Hi, Heather. Hi, Heather. Heather Vesley. How you doing, boo? How you doing? I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Hey, Heather. Hope everything going good, but you going through some type of you doing good, Heather? Okay, good, good. Okay, that's good. Hopefully today goes well as well. But right now you're going through a transformation collective. Hi, girlie. You look like um Manon from Cat's Eye. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up though. Hey, Chinese. Hi, Chinese. I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Or Shanice. Is it Shanice? Hmm. Hi, I'm gonna have to look it up though. Look like man from Cat's Eye. I don't know what Cat's Eye is, but yeah, I think that y'all going through some type of transformation, um, collective. You're working on yourself. You're working on yourself from um from Cat's Eye. Oh, she's a singer. Oh wow. Oh, oh, I see who you talk about. I mean, I guess she is beautiful though. She's really beautiful. She's really beautiful. Thank you though. Thank you then. Thank you. Um, Also, collective. Yeah, you have a transformation that you're going through right now. You're evolving so much. You are working on yourself, your inner self. You're refining your strengths. You're allowing yourself to you know that the situations you are presented with are for your growth, and you love that. So you welcome that, and I think that that's what's helping you to grow and transform into the person you're meant to be. You have acceptance, acceptance collective. Acceptance is always good. It says, I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. So, you are very receptive when it comes to whatever the universe is trying to give you. Um, you are accepting your flaws and all. You are accepting whatever challenges um, um, or whatever obstacles the life is presenting to you. Sorry, because you know it's just a way of life. You know it's just a way to just get better at life, to experience life. You know that it's a part of what this world is meant was meant in with in this world. You also have gratitude. Gratitude pop right on now. It says, I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts, riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. So, collective, you are grateful for all the obstacles that are coming your way. You accept them and you're grateful for them because you know you're transforming it into something that can't nobody just give you. Okay? You just know that you are meant to go through these obstacles in order to get to the other side. I feel like that you realizing that. Don't you know how you want to get through something, or you want to go um you want to accomplish a certain thing, but it's like you know you can't accomplish that certain thing without going through certain things. So with that being said, collective, I think that you're allowing yourself to go through what you feel like you need to in order to have this transformation that you so desperately seek. And I think that you seek this transformation because you possibly was tired of um, being stuck in the same space, or being or dealing with the same group of people or the type of people collective. That's what I feel like. You could have been also you could have been dealing with people that were more taking advantage of you rather than people that reciprocated that energy. And I think that instead of just keep blaming the people that you are around, you decided to make sure you are around people that you would like to be around rather than the people that you just have to be you find yourself having to have to be around. I don't think that you're no longer doing that. I think that you're like, hey, just like another person could say to you, I don't have to be around you, I don't need this, I don't need that, or whatever, you could say the same, and I think that you are. Just because you are a servant of the Lord, or you're the servant of the Creator, you're there to help and bless or whatever, or be a blessing to whoever the Lord wants you to be a blessing to at that time. You also have the right to refuse to give assistance to someone that is ungrateful or that just doesn't do right by you in a sense. Like, okay, we don't really have to accept the same person, like the person we help, to reciprocate that energy towards us. But if we see that this person has a type of um mm, I don't know why I say wanted to say discern, but just like they really don't care nothing about you, and it's like you're really being used like a rag doll, like, and used up and thrown away and spit out, and just not treated properly. I think you have the right to move yourself around to where you will be treated properly for whatever it for the service that you do for the Lord, because the thing is that you are doing what other people are doing. So if you can't do it like a bus, and if The next one coming in 15 minutes. They'll God, the Lord will send someone else to bless them. You understand that they'll be able to do it and handle it. Just because you are not blessing that person doesn't mean that person won't still be blessed. That's what we, you know, I think that's what us as a people have to realize, and then some of us has. You also have a God has, a God has. See, it says my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady, and I remain true to my life. Everything unfolds according to God's will. So you are allowing yourself to be a servant of the Lord, but at the same time, I think that if it's a person or a situation that seems like it's reflecting um, negative energy and it might make you become negative, I think you have the ultimate right to move around and let someone else take that place of that and you serve your purpose somewhere else. Collective. Um, but you are transforming. You're accepting things. You have gratitude now. You're letting certain things go. Letting it go to God's hands. Collective. I love it. I don't know. It says manifestation of light. Manifestation of light. So collective. It says, I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self, my inner harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my light grows. That's exactly what happened. You have manifestation of light collective. So if someone wants, I don't know, someone might see you as a manifestation of light, might see you as the healed person um that you're I'm not even gonna say trying to be, but you're working on yourself to become. Okay. Um, because I feel like you're going to get there, baby, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like, and genuinely. Not just acting like it, because we all could just put on a good show. But I think that you're really being it. Phoenix, Phoenix, you got Phoenix Collective. And it says new phase and rekindle, renew, grow, change your mind, rise from the ashes. So somebody might change their mind about you collective. They might want to rise from the ashes. Might want to spin a block when it comes to you collective because they see the transformation. They see who you are. Maybe they did see who you were then, but didn't know that you were really the way you were. I don't think that they thought you were that powerful collective. Um, but this person might really want to rekindle something, but it's like they feel like you in a new phase in your life, so it's like they feel like it might be an opportunity for them to rise from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? They feel like that maybe you could change your mind. They're hoping that you change your mind. They may have changed their mind about you, collective. Oh, hey, you scared of snakes? I'm just telling you, this snake is coming up. This is the snake card. Close your eyes. The snake collective, you got the snake. Snake. Okay, you open your eyes now. You have competition, an enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. This person might have been a snake to you. This person might have. This person might have put you into some type of competition with other women, maybe a third party, maybe just um, try to be in competition with you, period, themselves. Um, and that's giving off an enemy. That's an enemy kind of, thing. Okay. Also, it says, like I said, it could have been a third party situation because it says the other woman. It says look over your shoulder, so it's telling you that you should be looking over your shoulder, making sure you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Collective, you have transformed so much that you wasn't thinking you had no reason to look over your shoulder. You don't care how nobody feel. Like you don't care how nobody feel, they just gonna feel it. You understand? But you wasn't looking over your shoulder. You're not looking over your shoulder, but someone is looking to be a snake towards you if they haven't already. Okay. Collective old school. It has an old school. And it says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So collective, you could have been the type of person that replay events over in your head. I think you might have gotten out of that situation. I'm speaking from experience because I used to be that type of person. I used to like, um, first of all, I did. I used to think I used to have outdated way of thinking. First and foremost, let's just make that clear. Um, excuse me. And when I did, I didn't understand how much it was conditioning. It was so much that my environment was conditioning me to be and think and act, you know. And I really thought I was doing my own thing. I really thought that I was being my own person. I really thought that I was, I don't need nobody. I don't fit in. I don't, da, 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 da. But I really took in, unconsciously, took in how they acted and how I was conditioned. And I took that and I operated to the best of my ability out of that. And you have to understand the way that I was conditioned was negative. So nothing positive was coming from what I was thinking, feeling, or anything like that, other than the fact of me getting away, because that's the first step. You kind of got to get away from the people like that so you can think on your own and not have that type of mindset over your head. Or I'm sorry, I just seen something on my wall and it's like, don't you know how you just like, these kids don't like up nothing. They don't, you know. And plus, this is a type of wall where it's like I can't even lay this against the wall because it makes marks on my wall, like it's scratching my wall or something, and I don't like that. I had to get it like something so it don't touch my wall. Anyway, collective. So you could be the type of person that could replay events over and over in your mind, especially when you feel some type of way about it, or you feel like that it should have went another type of way or something like that. Um, um, I'm not sure if you still in this state of mind, but I can tell you I'm not. I'm not thinking of what happened anymore. Like it's more of it happened. I had to learn from it. It was meant to happen. I'm kind of glad, not even glad that the thing happened, but glad that it had a reason. Like it was an outcome that needed, like an outcome that I needed, but I needed to go through that in order to get there. Okay, so collective, always just understand. Excuse me, that things don't have to go as planned when it comes to you. It doesn't have to go how your way or whatever like that. Even if it doesn't go your way, doesn't mean that it's like horrible. Okay, that means it might not be meant to happen at that moment. Okay, so like this. Also, okay, we have seduction collective. We have seduction. You know who the heck? Sorry. Um, Collective, you have attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date third hooking up, date, third party temptation. So like I said, the person probably puts you in a third party situation. You could be attracting people that want to tease and hook up with you or whatever the case may be. And that, I mean, don't we all kind of like we really don't we rarely attract people that want something meaningful for us because a person don't really want nothing meaningful with you until they get to know you and meet you. So 9 times out of 10 is some hooking up stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they probably want to hook up with you, you know what I'm saying? But they got something going on already. So they low key trying to put you in a third party situation. And I think that you know, you're done thinking that way or being in that position. You know what I'm saying? I think you have done that with this person already. And it's like get yourself together. I think you're waiting for this person to get themselves together, or you're just still being a friend to this person, just not in a way that will sit up there and make y'all both like end up in the same cycle y'all always been in. That's what I think. Okay, you have two cards. I thought it was one at first, but it ended up being two. So with that being said, you have here and now collective. Excuse me, and you have success. You have success. So we're gonna read here and now first. And it says, the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again. Because here now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. So you just kind of understand that if something is happening in that moment, it's not that you have to sit there and think and harp about it and think about it so much and replay it over top of your head and try to be like, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I think you has transformed, you yourself has transformed so much so that you gained your gifts and able to hear the universe a little louder than you normally used to. So I feel like that at this point, like, hey, if this happening, it it just happened. You know, that's just probably what needs to happen. If things don't go how I wanted to go, like if me and this person don't be a person, be a thing, if this person don't stop messing with a third party situation or person, this person is just not meant for us to be with each other. It's not our timing. You get what I'm saying? And I feel as though that you understand that when that time comes for you to be with this person, if that is what the universe has for y'all, it will happen when your soul is ready. I don't think that you are rushing that in any way whatsoever, because I think you know what comes along with that if it does happen or when it does happen. Collective, you also have success. Um, and it says, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So you just have this type of understanding when it comes to the universe and it comes to what where you're being guided. You have this type of freedom now because instead of trying to control anything or send them there wondering and wishing and hoping certain things happen, I think that you just direct your thoughts towards clarity and like what is like I just want to be clear about this situation. Whatever the situation may be, just let me be clear about it. Okay. And you nurture wisdom. You nurture what you learn from the situation. So it's like, oh, okay, You take care of the information that is given once you become clear about the situation. You be like, okay, you take it, you receive it, you accept it, okay, and you use it, you nurture it, like you grow it, you use it for uh um your intellect to grow. You know what I'm saying? And the goodness that's within you. So instead of it fueling some type of fire that's going to make you um um lash out on the person, I think that you'll use it as wisdom about how being clear about what the person might be feeling at that moment, and you not clouding it with your fantasies maybe, or with your, or you um fogging it up with the potential you feel like that they can be like. And that's another thing, we gotta look at the people for who they are, not who we want them to be. hmm we gotta be clear about the situation and realize that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on their timing too as well, not on our timing. Things for us is going to happen for our on our timing. Things for them is going to happen on their timing. You have to understand that too. Like they have a life too. Mama God have a life. I'm sorry. Choice. You have choice collective, and it says, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear, and I direct my thoughts to God. So anything that happens, you know that you can just ask God, like, hey, like, when I'm supposed to be getting out of this, when I'm supposed to be doing from this, and not only that, um, just keep me clear, just guide me where you need me to go. Like, just allow me to see you and see where you're trying to take me, so I can follow you more properly. I think you're making a choice to let the creator lead. And I feel like, you know, how some people might say that women need to be submissive, submissive, submissive. I think you are being submissive, but I think you're being submissive to the creator. And I'm sorry. I think honestly, I feel like that's possibly the only person that you're supposed to be, or the only being you're supposed to be really like being submissive to is the higher power. Like, and I think that's why we go wrong by trying to be submissive to human beings, other human beings that haven't even been submissive to the creator themselves in order for you to be submissive to them. Why are we being submissive to somebody that's not even submissive to the creator above? We all should be submissive to the creator above, period. Point blank, period. I'm sorry. Um, Collective. You have belief. You have belief. And it says, I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. So, hopefully, collective, um, by you have a strong belief system, your transformation will stick. Because so you know how some people will actually transform into someone they're supposed to be or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't last long because um, I don't know. I don't know. But I think when it comes to you, because I don't want to just put that on them, I'm really not sure. But when it comes to you, I feel like that the reason why yours may have taken so long is because it's actually going to stick. You actually going to become metamorphosized, whatever, into this being that you were always meant to be. Collective. You have soulmates. You have soulmates, collective. Okay, so I think that soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Okay, collective. Oh, excuse me. So it seems like that with this new, I'm not even gonna say new, but with this, you okay, I can say new phase of life, but in this new phase of life, you're going to be partnered up with your soulmate. I don't think it's no more twin flame for you. It's soulmate connections. Period. You have talking collective. Yeah, is that right? Talking collective, and it says interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. So you and this person could just be talking a lot more than other prospects probably have conversed with you. I feel like that you like that, that it matches you. You know, it compliments you very well. I think that's, you're just like, you like conversation. You know what I'm saying? Also you have reminiscing, making, oh, I'm sorry, camera. You have camera. So you have reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So this person could be looking at pictures of you. Um, um, this person could be wanting to make memories with you. This person could learn from the past when it comes to dealing with you, and maybe that's how they are so attentive to you, because they learn from their past instead of them just trying to move on to the next person and just have another victim. I think this person probably has done the work just as well as you have done the work on yourself too as well. Um, yeah, and I think they have a new perception about things. Okay, thus they gonna have a new perception about you. You know what I'm saying? What is this? It says not today. What is going on here? It says not today. It says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So this other person or whoever this was, that was the snake that's trying to come around and spin the block or whatever the case may be. I think that you're telling them not today. You setting your boundaries. You're tired of being hurt. Or maybe they are hurt and they're avoiding conversations because they're hurt, right? And they're like, I'm not dealing with this, not today. Like they still upset, and it's like it's nothing you can do about it. Cause you just gotta be like, hey, you gonna have to stay in your upset energy, because I'm moving on with my life. Like just because you're upset doesn't mean that I'm going to stay, worrying about you and all this other stuff like I might have used to. I think that you giving this person different type of treatment that you haven't given them before. Freedom. So you're freeing yourself. Okay, it says, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So you are freeing yourself from this person, this type of cycle that this person always has you in. You're freeing yourself from that cycle. I'm sorry, you like not today. You might be like not today because you freeing yourself from that cycle. You not going back and forth with this person like you normally used to do or you would do. uh Open to the universe. Open to the universe, Becca. And it says, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Collective, you are really amazing. Okay? I was I just would like to say that. Okay? Even if you might think that you haven't made it to where you're supposed to be at yet, that's completely fine. At this moment, sweetheart, you are amazing. Because you've come so far, I don't think that you understand how far you came. The other person definitely don't know how far you have come. I don't think that you're letting them get close enough to see how far you have come, because I don't think that they deserve to see or witness um, um, the work, the inner work that you've done for yourself, because it kind of would give them a chance to be the snake that they are and bite you in the butt. Okay, and I think that you learned so much and transformed so much that you're not allowing them to be able to snake you out this time. I feel like um that you are more open and aware. You're so much aware of the universe and the gifts that the universe has given you. You develop your gifts so much that you're strong. You're just a sense of strength when it comes to spiritually and emotionally, and just being wise. You're very strong. Um, and I think that person might be impressed by it, but have no clue on how to like get to that point. And I think that she possibly was trying to show them and give them a heads up on, which way to go and how to do it and how you did it. But I don't think that they wanted to hear a word of it, because they know everything. Like, I think they're still in the sense of knowing everything. I know everything. I know what's best for me, or whatever case may be. But if you knew what was best for you, sweetheart, you wouldn't be sitting up here impressed or asking, yeah, impressed by the transformation this person have made, or the potential that this person have shown. I think you would have been on your path to doing the same thing, but you're not, and you're being stuck and stagnant because of the simple fact that you're not trying to open your eyes. Like, you're not trying to open yourself to wisdom. This person not trying to learn nothing, and I don't think they understand that they're not trying to learn anything. And I think I think you realize that in order to learn and develop your wisdom and gain spiritual guidance and everything like that, you had to learn how to accept wisdom, accept knowledge, accept help, accept, a new way of thinking, accept what your weaknesses are, and how to do the inner work and everything like that. You can't act like you're bigger than the program in order for you to finish the program. You can't do it. You bigger than the program, what you need the program for. You get what I'm saying? Forget finishing the program. You are the program, right? Like, come on. Come on. Sometimes we gotta be realistic with ourselves. And I think that you are realistic with yourself. This person may not be there yet. That's why they can't handle what they see or where you are in life right now. Okay? And they're kind of down on themselves about theirs at this moment, when they just need to it's just like it made me feel like that you just want to shake that person, like, be quiet, you don't get it, and that is okay. You don't get it right now. It's okay not to get it right now. Because guess what? You will. If you follow the freaking rules, if you just follow what the heck I'm trying to tell you, you'll get it down packed. So I don't care that you don't got it right now. You can get to getting it. You get what I'm saying? I think they in a sense of, I don't have it right now, or I should have it right now. And it's like, sweetheart, you gotta do the inner work. See how that came out? You gotta do the inner work. And you're trying to tell them, but you can't tell them nothing. And they're not realizing that the person who went through it already and is at the place where they would like to be is telling them how to get there. Why ask for directions when you're not going to take them? You still want to get lost because you want to go your own way. Especially if that person said, "Hey, go go straight." and then make a left at the light. You go straight and you be like, oh, instead of making a left at the light, I think I might want to make a right at the light. Oh, you want to you want to get lost. You don't want to make it to your destination. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, do we really want what we say we want? If you really want what you said that you want, you will be making certain actions, you will be doing certain things, you will be doing the inner work that it takes and that it needs. It says, God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. Okay, collective, and that's where you are. You have did the inner work, and you're trying to tell this person. I don't think that you're wasting your breath on trying to explain to this person no longer. I don't think it. I don't think so. I think that you're just going on your merry way and you're living your life the way you were meant to live your life. You get what I'm saying? I think it took a lot of pressure off of you to um free yourself and let that go. Let that person find their way. Because the thing is that eventually they're gonna still have to find their way. If they make it there or not is not your concern. You tried. You tried to tell them. Eventually, they'll get to the point where they'll remember, like something that you said might stick. It might come back up in their mind. Okay, and it might be years from now, and then be like, oh, I remember that person did say this, but they're not gonna see it. Yeah, they're not gonna remember it until they see it happening for what it is, and be like, oh my goodness, they did say this. This is what they said. Yeah, but you wouldn't have listened. And mind you, you would have been way further than you are now. You get what I'm saying? If you would have listened back then, they've been told you this. They've been gave you a heads up. You didn't listen. Okay, you have self love collective. Also, it says self love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Collective, you are learning to just not only love or just show love to other people, but you're also allowing yourself to show love to yourself and love yourself. Okay, instead of just saying it, I think you are absolutely doing it. Um, because we sometimes we like to say it because it sounds good, but we don't know what it takes to love ourselves. Sometimes we be sitting out here trying to love somebody else because we can't bear to love ourselves. So we want someone else to love us, to take up the responsibility of loving us, and we can love them. You know, because it might be hard for us to love ourselves. People don't think about that. It might really be hard for you to love yourself, knowing what you did, knowing what you went through, knowing what you um were capable of doing and being and stuff like that. You just having the insight, you into who you really are, could really be hard for you to love yourself because you know you. Maybe it's some things that you don't agree with yourself or whatever case may be, and you're looking outward. You're looking, oh, I see the things about you. I can handle that thing. I can handle those things that's about you. So I would rather love you. You in return love me. You get what I'm saying? From what you see, because guess what? You don't know everything. And it's easier that way. Mm-mm. No, it starts with you first. You gotta learn to love yourself first. And when I mean learn to love yourself first, I mean learn to love yourself first. Meaning learn to love ugly you, the evil you, the side of you, what every side of you that they are. Okay, now loving the evil side of you doesn't mean that you condone the behavior, you condone the stuff. No, that means that you love yourself enough to be able to work on those. You see it, you ain't in no denial, and you love yourself enough to work on those areas in your life. Okay, that's what that means, collective. So if me, I I don't like the fact that I've been M word and R word and all that in my life, throughout my life, by people that I loved and everything like that. I don't condone that in no way whatsoever, but at the same time I have to love myself, and I have to love that part of me too as well. I have to love that part of me. That's who I am. You get what I'm saying? Am I embarrassed by the things that happen and everything like that? I wish I was stronger than I was, so I could prevent it from happening even more than I have. But it was like, it's only but so much you can do, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? There's only but so much you can do. And getting up out of that situation and removing yourself from them people that did violate you, or whatever the case may be, that is strength within itself. So I had to love that part of me and realize that I was strong. I don't need to be as strong as I wanted to be, but I had to love how strong that I was, you know, and because that is still strength, period. And not only that, I allowed myself to heal instead of becoming or having that be my origin villain story and becoming a menace to society or whatever. I allowed myself to still be a good human being, and that's strength within itself too. I also didn't let it deter me to the point where I couldn't function for my children. I couldn't function for society. So you have to understand, strength doesn't really look like what we think it should look like. So instead of me being strong against those people, I was strong as far as getting back up and becoming who I needed to become. You have to love yourself. Okay? Once you start loving yourself, collective, you'll realize how strong you are. And oh, once you start loving yourself, you'll kind of like start working on the parts of you that you don't really care for. When you do that, okay, and when you do that, you become more of a person that will be easy to love for yourself. Okay, you you have self indulgence, and it says self worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self appreciation. So you have to give yourself some type of, yeah, like you had to give yourself self love, but you also have to appreciate yourself too at the same time. Like I said, I had to appreciate how strong I was, how strong I am. To a certain extent, I had to feel, I had to realize that that is a value that I had, that I held, and it's worth something. I had to realize it was worth something. Okay. Also, I gave myself time to heal. I think you are going to give yourself time to heal and love yourself, collective, because in order to love yourself, you are going to need time to heal and do and say shadow work, but get rid of that darkness that's within you, collective. You gotta work on that, and in order for you to work on that, I feel as though that you will have to take time to yourself and really realize and face who you really are, even the bad. Face who you really are, especially when you want to start loving yourself. Face who you are. You don't like it about you, understand there might be other people that don't like it about you too as well. Fix it. Accept it for you being you. Accept it for how you got to that point, and undo it. Undo it. Think about it. You probably was taught that. You probably was groomed into that. Ungroom yourself. Groom yourself to who you want to be, if that's the case. Healing Heart Collective, Healing Heart. You have Healing Heart. And it says healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationships. So collective, you could have witnessed any one of these. Excuse me, maybe a heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, some abusive relationship of some sort or something like that. I think that you have to heal yourself from that too, as well, because witnessing stuff like that too can also put an impact on yourself too that you just unconsciously don't even recognize. And it could have an effect in your life that you didn't notice because it didn't directly happen to you. But it did have an effect on you. You have to understand that. Karmic relationship collective. And it says resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So you are letting go any karmic relationships that you may have with anybody. When I mean karmic relationships, I mean relationships that you don't deserve to be in. Meaning, like, okay, it's a DV relationship, that's a karmic relationship, toxic. It's no point in y'all being together. It's no point. It's no point. If you have to put your hands on somebody, you don't need to be around that person. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Um, resentments and triggers, perceptions. That's the stuff you kind of gotta let go. You gotta let go of your triggers. Okay, and how you let go of your triggers is getting away from anybody that triggered you. Um, you can start off by letting go, like getting away from them, getting away from anybody that triggered you. Okay, that's not running away. That's really just stepping away, asking yourself what it is that they do that trigger me. What is the trigger? Why do they do it? Why do it trigger me? Like, why do it affect me? Is it affecting me just because it's them? If somebody else would do it, would it still affect me in the same manner? So is it that trigger, or is it just who's doing it? And then you have to once you get down to the nitty gritty about the trigger period, you know what I'm saying? Um, if it is something that they do, that's what they do, and it just bothers you. You removing yourself is not you running from it, but you putting yourself in a environment that don't condone that toxicity, that don't operate in that manner, because not everybody have to operate in that type of manner. You get what I'm saying? That way of thinking, or whatever the case may be. Like, for instance, my children's father, like, he's just a toxic human being mentally. Now, it's hard because you can't really tell him nothing, but he's old. So it's like, you would think that eventually he would get it. He's not getting it. So, don't you know that type where you just leave them alone and let them rot by themselves? It's something like that. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna remove myself from this person if I don't hear what they say, if I don't, because it wasn't even like one thing that he does. It's his way of thinking, his mindset, who raised him or whatever, the knowledge that or the lack of knowledge in his mind is what bothered me. It literally could have been something new every day because of the way he thought, how he felt about certain things. He really don't like women, don't have a respect for them. He will use them and do all the married things, or do all the things that you do with a woman. But as far as it really caring and loving and having respect for a woman, that man does not. He does not. Um, he definitely do not like a woman that has to get assistance or help or welfare of any sort or whatever or any kind, that burns, that boils his soul. But he fails to realize that if he was a provider and a man that was providing for his family, whether he's with them or not, then maybe the other person wouldn't have to go to assistance. Well, not maybe. They wouldn't have to go to assistance because they wouldn't even be eligible for real. But he's not realizing that we're only eligible because of the simple fact that he doesn't do his part at all. But that's a stuck, one-sided, one-minded human being that for some reason he grew in numbers, in age, in years, but has not grew a lick of wisdom, knowledge at all. Nobody has taught him correctly. The only thing that he has gathered as new information is things that supports his theory, like supports that way of thinking. So it's like he's getting more into that way of thinking. And when someone is getting more into a way of thinking that just doesn't align with yours, it's okay for you to separate, because they're not going to ever see your side. They're never going to be even on your level of thought process ever, because they have no clue about what it takes at all, like to do the things that you do, to be left, to be the only person to do things for children without the help of someone else, like at all, at all. He doesn't even call his goddamn children. That's why I don't say a goddamn thing to him. I don't tell him to say happy birthday, none of that no more. All the stuff that I was doing as a privilege, as me just being a certain type of woman that I was for him, I no longer did it, because he expected it, instead of realizing that it was a privilege, that he didn't even do anything to deserve what I was giving him, and the respect and the grace that I was giving him. So I took my stuff back. At this moment, collective, you could be doing the same thing, and you could be taking your energy back from this karmic relationship, and they could be feeling it. They could be really feeling it. They might, of course, they got this certain type of mindset, so they are going to play the victim and feel like that you're just doing something to them because you're bitter or whatever like that. But it's in reality, you are not being bitter. You're protecting your peace, and they don't care nothing about that, because it has nothing to do with them. And matter of fact, it does have something to do with them. It means you have to get the heck away from them in order to protect their peace, and they don't like that. But it's not benefiting them, so they don't care. That's what I'm saying. Healthy choices, collective, healthy choices. And it says self-love and self-care, being happier, love, and life. Because you removed yourself from this comic situation, you made healthier choices to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your space, protect your being, protect your soul. You get what I'm saying? And you are what? Self-love. Giving yourself self-love, self-care. You're being happier. You're at ease. You get what I'm saying? You're just accomplishing things without uh the thought of that person. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't think that they're aware of their absence being more of a blessing to you than anything. And ooh, a little net. But see, just for instance, and I'm gonna go back to the my children's father thing or whatever, because he is a comic relationship that I once had. But the thing about it is like I have yet I don't know, but I think this is the first year that I have yet to ask him for anything for school to start. Not a thing. I'm not asking him to be nothing. I'm not pressuring him to be a father. I'm not pressuring him because think about it. Me keep asking and doing this and doing that. I'm forcing him to do what he already supposed to do. I no longer was going to force him to do what he was going to do. He know what he had to do. He know the kids start school. He know this. He know that. I ain't say a thing. I ain't say a word. I ain't say I was in need of nothing because guess what? I'm not. I'm actually not. My child, and that's crazy, that my child has worked this summer, so therefore he is paying for his own stuff. So I don't have to access dad for nothing. But I feel a little better at the fact that he gotta buy his own stuff, but at least he gets what he wants. Okay? And he don't have to hear nobody's mouth. So, and I'm not asking him to pay shit for me or nothing else. He only spending it on himself. And I'm sorry, but I feel like that's the best. And I love that. So, um, yeah, so, and mind you, since he had him, I had his sister. I ain't have no, I had enough for his sister. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it'd be, I have to split it between the two. That's why they can't get as much. And that's why I be asking him for a little help. Because if he helped, then they could get a little bit more. That's all. They'll have a little bit more to split. You know what I'm saying? Now, we don't have to split nothing because my son has his own. So by him having his own, he's helped his mama with providing for himself, you know, helping me have to just provide for his sister and buy whatever else little dumb stuff that they might want. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so collective, we looked at what signs this may resonate with, and I'm gonna tell you the signs that came out. The signs that came out with this for this reading is Capricorn, Gemini came out twice, Sagittarius came out twice, Aquarius came out 3 times, Pisces came out once, Virgo came out once, and Taurus came out once. So if you are a Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, this might resonate with you, or you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, or Taurus. Okay, collective. Again, if you like the way I read, if I hit on something, hit that subscribe button. If like I said, take what resonate and leave what don't. If this did resonate in some type of way, give me a thumbs up, okay? Also, if you would like, hit that little bell in the corner so I can give you a shout out when I go live. It will give you a notification, let you know when I go live, and then you can come on here and I will give you a shout out. Okay, if you are shy, then you can still hit that little bell in the corner. When you hit that bell in the corner, it will give you a notification. And then even, like I said, if you are shy, you don't have to come on my live when I'm live. You can wait and watch it later, but it'll be part of your notification so you don't have to find me again. Okay, baby? So this is the thing. Hit that subscribe button so you don't have to find me again. Okay? Don't lose me. In order for you not to lose me, because I will get lost in your algorithm. In order for you, I'm saying it again, to lose me, and you can find me whenever you want, hit that subscribe button, okay? All right. I love you guys so much. Y'all have a good Tuesday, and get ready for these kids. If you're in Baltimore, get ready for these kids to go to school. Okay, we ready. We got this. We ain't asking nobody for nothing. You get what I'm saying? And I love that for us. All right, I love that for us. New things happening, new day happening, new things happening. Like, just, oh my gosh. Just all praises to the Most High. I just greatly appreciate you, love you, and thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for every single thing. Thank you for waking me and mine up every chance you could. Thank you for waking up everyone you woke up this morning. Thank you so, so, so much. We love you so much, and bless yourself. Also, we love the goodness and the greatness of light, love and light that you give us. And we appreciate it, and we appreciate everything that comes our way. We love you. Thank you for giving us the strength and ability to get over the things too as well. And we appreciate every moment for what it is. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Thank you. We love you guys. Talk to you again tomorrow.